Do you have a boyfriend? Okay. You prefer not to answer because it's gonna be on YouTube forever, so it might be different from time to time.
Forever.
Depending on when you're watching this.
Yeah.
We both
Hi.
don't.
Really?
Right?
You
Yeah.
don't?
I think so.
Why don't you ask me? Because we have a female guest here, like I think it's a good time to get some dating talk.
I can really give you
Really?
advice from a girl's perspective, but
Yeah.
it's like you guys really need to do it well, you know.
What? Do what well? What?
You're
do
skipping
it?
all the steps right
Do
now,
it.
right?
What's it? Like,
No, I'm just saying that like it takes practice and it
What
takes
kind of- it takes
your
practice.
passion to really.
Oh yeah, passion.
Don't make everything dirty here.
Takes practice
I
and
know,
passion.
I'm not used to this kind of dirty
Oh my
talk.
god, me too. How to date a Korean girl?
So if you're into Korean women,
Well, it wouldn't apply to just Korean women.
yeah, if you're into women,
Yeah.
this would be good advice for you. And
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully you won't be solo for
Christine's
this
a
Christmas.
dating expert. She dates all the time, so.
Excuse me, that is totally not. So like, give me a specific thing you want to know. Like,
Okay, so
What's the most difficult part?
No, let's just go from like step by step.
Yeah. How does
Meeting girls.
Okay.
First, meeting girls.
oh, do you mean pickups? Like,
No.
Well, you know,
not someone you know?
What's not a pickup then?
You can have a blind date, or you
Yeah,
might
blind
like
date.
someone
People
from your
don't-
community.
People don't arrange blind dates for me.
When you go on a blind date, don't go for spaghetti.
Oh,
I
this
hate
is a
it.
huge tip.
It's a kind of a personal thing, and it's kind of a tip too. Because if you go to places where it's more casual, or like you go on a barbecue grill, samgyeopsal, you don't have to like
What?
get that uncomfortable.
Oh, it feels more. It feels more natural.
불편하잖아.
It feels more natural.
Because you do something while you're eating, and then
Oh.
it's kind of less quieter around you. So it's not just
I
you
see.
and
I once went on a blind date and it was a samgyeopsal 집, and I went in the wrong samgyeopsal place, and there was this like smoke thing in front of my face. I couldn't see your face.
oh yeah,
So
that's the thing.
It was literally a blind date because I couldn't see.
type thing. There are specific foods that you need to avoid when dating a Korean girl
okay,
in
this
Korea.
is good. This is good.
Oh, okay.
떡볶이,
Oh, okay, yeah.
짜장면.
Understandable.
What else? Like really hot and spicy food that makes you sweat.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
women
yeah.
hate it when their makeup comes off from sweat. You know.
They reveal their true faces and they don't look.
And no one wants even not
Attractive
the guy wants to see
The guy wants to go home.
an ugly face.
after they see that.
A
Yeah.
little bit of alcohol helps too.
Oh.
So girls like drinking alcohol on their first like blind date.
Yeah, I actually think it's okay to just go for beer on the first time.
Just one
Yeah.
cup of
It's like,
beer. Or something.
I mean, I think casual is the best thing.
How about like soju?
Soju's not bad, but
okay.
in case if you have a bad alcohol
okay.
habit,
Oh,
then
yeah,
no,
like
no.
in case you get drunk and
Do you have any
wasted.
alcohol habits?
No.
Do you like?
Call your old ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
No.
that'll be a disaster.
I always take care of Danny
What?
when he gets
Doesn't
drunk.
he break toilets?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I didn't know that. How do you know that? No. It wasn't that I broke a toilet. I just fell over and almost killed myself.
That's stupid.
So as a result, you break the toilet.
And as a result, I never go to that bar again.
Was it tequila?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can do
my
too.
God.
Tequila on an empty stomach, a bad.
That is the
bad
worst.
mix.
Okay.
Did you pay for the broken toilet?
No, but I pay for the tequila, so that works, right?
No.
How about this? First impressions.
What?
Like,
Never be late. Ew.
Ew. Who's this red guy?
제가 좀 빨개서요. What are some good topics to talk about?
Yeah.
So, okay, the ones that I usually talk about are like travel, I guess. Travel's good, right?
No, yeah, it's a really good idea to see hobbies because the point of having a blind date is getting to know each other. It kind of determines whether or not you'll have a second date. Even if you like that person, if you have really different hobbies and if you happen to really hate a certain hobby that the other person has,
Okay,
then you
that's
might
pretty
as
terrible.
well know it on your first date. So
For example.
Well, okay, what are some hobbies that
Women.
you would hate?
A lot of women don't like games.
Ah, okay,
That's kind
okay,
of a problem in Korea because so many Korean men are like
League of Legends,
addicted to
Overwatch,
games.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Really?
No, not.
Don't mention that
okay,
to your
yeah.
date. That's a tip.
Tell me what's like the most amazing hobby that you've seen?
For me, I don't know about amazing, but some of the favorable hobbies that I would choose is since I like traveling. Oh, I like guys who exercise.
Exercise?
Like whatever, it could be swimming, like riding
okay,
a bike
I
or
see.
whatever, but something that makes
I
me
do
sure
heavy
that
breathing.
no,
deep
that wouldn't
breathe.
count. I would like a guy who cooks.
Okay. Wow, you're asking for way too much now.
I was too into my personal taste.
Last question. So I finish my blind date, and I say like, oh, bye bye, and I go home. When do I call her back, or do I text her back?
I think it's kind of whether or not she likes you, it's kind of a manner. It's polite to just text her that you had a good time.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take
right.
to have good night, say good night. But if you get a positive response, like if she really seems like into you, I mean you would know right by the way she did, or
she would, like,
how
ask
long it takes for her to
questions or stuff.
reply. I would say like 2 days later.
Oh, really?
2 days later.
That's a long
Text her
time.
again. Yeah,
That's a long
well,
time.
because the next day, if you want to really see how she feels, she might text you the day after.
Really? I always texted them when I was like going home on the bus.
What do you text?
Like, how was it?
오늘 너무 재밌었어요.
야, 뭐 집에 잘 들어가세요.
잘 들어가세요.
다음에
뀨뀨.
언제 볼 수 있을까요?
It's kind
Tension?
of good to keep, have a little bit of tension and
일단
keeping
in your
her
relationship.
waiting.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it kind of, if you really like that person and you
Yeah.
have to wait for his reply,
You know,
you get a little more anticipation.
basics, right?
Yeah.
like
It's
if you make a
basic
dog
psychology.
wait for his treat, the dog will really enjoy that
I'm
treat.
not good at that stuff.
I think in David's case, he likes to be really like true to his feeling. And I'm not advising you guys to calculate like each move you make, but I'm just saying like generally a girl's
Yeah.
mind works that way.
So there you go. Don't text
hope
her
that
back
was
or call her before like two days.
So are we talking about openers?
저기요. 혹시 햄버거 좋아하세요?